did you do yesterday? I wasn't here.
Oh, we did the same thing. We looked at our questions about our bodies. Questions and answers about our bodies. That's what all right, well, this is a good transition because Dove is drinking and eating right now, which I asked him not to do on the show, but I guess he's doing it anyway. Because Dove is like that. He doesn't really follow instructions. He's a little bit, his ears don't work very well. Sometimes I have to say, like now he put his cookie on the chair and there's crumbs all over the place and his juice is spilling. It's just not great, you know? He's just not listening very well.
I think his brain is working kind of bad.
Yeah, I think that might be it. So listen, guys, this is a perfect transition for us because Dove is eating and drinking. And if you can take a look here, you can see that's what these kids are all doing. They're eating and drinking. And so our first question about what happens inside our body today is when we eat and drink and we swallow food, where does it go? Does anybody know?
Our stomach.
It goes in your stomach. And what happens in there?
It mixes with other food.
It mixes with other food. Okay, and then what happens?
There's blood too.
There's blood in your stomach?
No.
Yes.
Why do we have a stomach? Why do we even need it? Why can't we just have the food go directly to our, I don't know, where does it need to go? Our brain or muscles? Gregory, would you like to answer? I see you have your hand up.
Your body
Gregory, hang on a second, man. I'm going to mute everybody and then unmute you, okay, so that you can say what you need to say. Go ahead, Gregory.
Well, your body can't digest all the time, so it has to be a place where it can all be digested.
Yeah, that's right. Your body, before your body can send all of the nutrients that it needs to send to, you know, the different parts of your system, it needs to break that food down first, right? You can't just eat a piece of pizza and have that triangle of pizza go directly to your brain, right?
Triangle of pizza.
I don't know. Does anybody have pizza in their brain right now?
No.
No, nobody has pizza in their brain? You want to double check? What about, I saw David eating a Rice Krispie. David, do you have a Rice Krispie like directly in your brain right now somewhere?
No water, please. Poops.
No. That's right, guys. First our body needs to break down the food that we eat. So it goes into our stomach, and our stomach's got some really acidic stuff floating around in there.
Acid.
Yeah, which helps break all the food down, and then only then your body can take all the different nutrients and start to send them around into the different parts of your body that need them, right? Well, what happens to the stuff that what happens to the stuff that your body doesn't use? Where does it go?
There you go.
Your butt.
He wanted a knife.
Where does it go?
Your butt.
You want me to bring in Puppet Papa to talk about this stuff?
No.
So the stuff that your body doesn't use, where does it go?
Stuff the body that you're done. Where does it go, Spencer? Poop.
Isn't it poop?
You love the word poop. Come on, poop.
That's right. It turns into poop. Yeah.
Hey guys, you have to go to the
I
bathroom.
was saying poopy poop.
Somebody might have to go to the bathroom. I mean, it's
Hey, Puppet Papa, do you want to try garlic? How do you think
Hey.
I think it tastes pretty good. Here, I'll just eat this giant piece of garlic. Go ahead.
Apple away.
Oh.
This, Jody.
Mm, giant piece of.
Yeah, and also.
That must be a bad piece.
Stop. Okay, that's enough for now. I need a break for now, Dove. I need a break for now, please. So yeah, that's right. The stuff that your body doesn't use, it does turn into poop, and we all know where that goes.
And your poop looks like the food that you digested.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Your poop is going to look like the food that you were eating, and
Yeah.
we know it's
You have broccoli poop, you have carrot poop.
we know it's kind of a funny word, but guess what? Everybody poops. That's just the way it works. All right.
Everything poop.
All right.
Everything is poop.
No, but we need to continue on with our lesson. And if you're not going to help me with the lesson, then I'm going to ask you to leave, okay? So do you want to help me flip the pictures so that we can look at the next picture? Let's look at the next one, you guys.
I want to cut the skins.
Here's the next question. When you smell something, how do you smell what something smells like? How does it work?
Yucky.
Who let's tell me let's do this. Tell me who can tell me things that smell really nice.
There you go.
What smells nice?
Jeez.
Flowers. What else?
Sometimes flowers don't smell.
That's true.
Sometimes lemons don't smell.
Lemons smell. What else smells nice?
Apple.
Oh.
Soap.
Soap. Yeah, soap smells pretty nice. What else smells nice? Yes, Eitan.
Sasha smells nice.
What smells nice, Eitan?
Yeah.
Your armpit. Okay. Juliana, what else smells nice? What does? I'm gonna mute everybody because it's a little tough to hear. Juliana, what else smells nice? Speak up loud so I can hear you.
Conditioner.
Conditioner, stuff you put in your hair. What let's ask Aya and Sammy. What else smells nice? Corn? Did you say corn?
Yes.
Okay. Corn smells nice. Does corn like after you cook it or before you cook it?
After you cook it.
All right. Yes, David. What else smells nice, David?
I know something that's yucky. Not yucky. I know that your poop smells yucky.
That's right. And that's actually a really important point, right, David? Because I'm going to mute everybody for a second. Because there's a reason why we have evolved to be able to smell things and know whether they smell nice or not nice, right? Why do you guys think that is? Why do you think it's important that the way that our bodies work is we can smell things and our brains understand, oh, this smells nice, or, oh, this doesn't smell good at all? Why do you think that's important?
So you don't touch it?
That's right. So you don't touch it. Why else?
So you don't eat it.
Exactly. So you don't eat it. Very good, David. Because our bodies have helped us evolve a sense of smell so that we can protect ourselves, right? I mean, we have to understand what are things that are good to eat and safe to eat and delicious to eat, and what are things that are not safe to eat and potentially dangerous for us, right? So by having a really strong sense of smell, we understand really well which things are safe to eat, which things might potentially harm us. There's a reason we can we can laugh about poop, but the reality of poop is that the reason we think it's disgusting, the reason we're like, oh, that's awful, that smells terrible, we don't want to be anywhere near that, is because it's our body's way of telling us that this is not safe. It might have bacteria in it. It might have all kinds of dangerous things that can make you sick. So it's our body's natural way of warning us and telling us, stay away from this, right? That's exactly why, for example, a big bag of garbage, smells really bad to us. We know that it might have germs and bacteria in it, like this disgusting garbage that's over here in this picture. It's our body's natural way of telling us, stay away from things that might make you sick, right? Can you guys tell me, about it? Who can tell me about a time when you opened the refrigerator and you took out something and it didn't smell very good?
No, don't do it. You didn't ask anyone. Stop.
Yes, Gregory.
Once I went in the refrigerator and I took out this cheese.
Cheese?
When I opened it to smell it, it smelled like something out of this world.
Like something out of this world?
Yeah.
Like something out of this world good or something out of this world bad? Bad?
Yeah.
Hi, girls. I see we have some new people that have joined us here. Say hello. Who do we have here? Hi, Jen. I can see your girls there. Can you say hello?
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Tell me your names.
Lyra. Bella. Shayla.
Shayla, Bella, and Leah.
Lyra.
Lyra, Bella, and Shayna. Did you meet the new girls? Look, that's Leah, Bella, and Shayna right there. We have some new girls joining us. We're talking about the way our bodies work and some of the stuff that happens in our bodies. And for the last few minutes, we've been talking about smells, why they're important, and why our bodies why our brains have a way of warning us when something smells bad, that we need to stay away from it, right? All right, let's move on and let's ask the question. Yesterday we talked about the heart. I know those of us that were here yesterday, you remember we talked about the heart. Who can tell me again, or maybe those of us even that weren't here yesterday, maybe what does the heart do? Why is it important?
What's the heart do?
Yes, David. David?
Keeps what?
Keep your blood going.
Yeah, absolutely. The heart, that's right, Spencer, I think. Yes, Juliana.
Your heart keeps you alive.
It keeps you alive. How does it keep you alive?
Huh?
Yes, Gregory.
Your heart has a heartbeat, and if your heart stops, you're pretty much finished.
That's very true. Your heart works in order to move blood around your body, right? Your heart moves the blood around your body to the parts of your body that need it. Your heart works like a pump, right? Just like your bicycle pump, when you need to fill the air in your tires, you're moving air with the bike pump into the tires. It's the same thing that your heart does. It sends blood all around your body to the parts of your body that require it. And if your heart stops, if it stops pumping, then the blood is not going to move around your body. And that's bad news, like Gregory said, right? That might not work out so well for you. Do you guys know how far your blood travels around your body in a single day? Does anybody want to guess? Yes.
No.
Is it Bella? Yes, Bella.
Long?
Yeah, for a long time. How far? Like if you had to guess, like for example, everybody know where New York is?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty far from San Francisco, right? How far is it?
Miles and miles.
Lots of miles. How many miles?
I don't know.
Few thousand.
120 miles.
Who said 3,000?
I said a few thousand.
A few thousand. Yeah, I think it's about 3,000 miles away. I think that's about right. So New York is 3,000 miles away from San Francisco. It's a weird thing here.
Oh.
New York is 3,000 miles away from San Francisco. And in a single day, when your blood is traveling around your body, your blood travels the same distance as if you go from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, back to New York, roughly. Yeah, it travels about, give or take, like about 9,000 miles in a single day around your body, right? And how does it travel around your body? Does it use a car or a plane or or a bicycle? How does your blood get around?
What part of the bloodstream?
How does your blood get around?
Spencer, what pumps your blood?
Don't have enough power.
Well, why don't you answer?
In your veins.
Your veins, that's right. There are like tubes inside your body called veins and arteries, and they're like roads for your blood, basically, right? They move it around your body to all the different parts of your body that need it. There are big roads like freeways, and there are small roads like little veins and even like little tiny capillaries. Like, has anybody's eye ever gotten red? Like from watching too many cartoons?
Me?
Yeah, Dove's definitely gets red every day. Too many cartoons every day for Dove.
Yeah, it even hurts today, right here.
Yeah, like if you've ever seen your eye get super red, there's little tiny blood vessels inside your eye, right? And sometimes when your eye gets strained or damaged, you can see those blood vessels. They turn.
You know, one time, you remember, Papa, when one time my cat scratched me right super close here in the eye?
Yes,
Right.
that's absolutely right. And since we're talking about eyes,
You popped the zoom. Like,
yeah, one time our cat Steve the Pirate scratched Dove and almost got him right in the eye. Just missed. So don't mess with your cat is the moral of that story. So since we're talking about eyes, can you guys tell me who knows, how do we see things? Who can tell me?
you have like something in your eye? No, it's a pink.
How do you see things? How do we see things?
It's what? Pink.
Anybody? David? Yes?
So the eye flips over the image that you see, and then you see it the right way up.
Yes, that's right. But how do we see an image in the first place? Can we see in the dark?
No. But when you're in the dark, your eyes open wider.
That's right. Why do they do that, Sammy?
Because it's dark. Can see better.
Yes, they open
It's
wider.
dark, you can't see that much.
They open wider so they can let in more light. Our eyes need light to see, right? So if we are, let's imagine for a second, right? Who knows what the word?
Your eyes in you don't always see me.
Yeah, who knows what the word hypothetical means? Anybody know what the word hypothetical means? No? Hypothetical means like if we just imagine something. It doesn't really exist, but let's just imagine together for a second, right? So let's imagine, let's all pretend that we're gonna open the door to a super dark closet. Like absolutely no light in this closet at all. We're just gonna open the door and we're gonna go inside. And
I feel like my eyes are going to be very big.
this closet is big enough to hold all of us. It's like a huge closet, so we can all go in there, but it's super, super, super dark. So there's
And we're just going to smash together, right?
yeah, we're just gonna be in this closet together, in this big, super dark closet. So let's open the door, let's go inside, let's close the door. There's absolutely no source of light in this closet whatsoever. No daylight, no light bulb, no candle, not even like a little sliver of light that goes in underneath the door. Can we see anything in the super dark closet?
No, I don't.
What do you think? Can we
Yeah,
see
I see
anything
this
at all?
much. Zero light.
Zero light. And so why is it that when there's zero light, we can't see anything?
Your eyes could.
Yeah, your eyes
Not light
can't.
enough to see the object.
That's right. There needs, in order for us to see, it's like David was saying, and I think somebody else mentioned that our eye opens up a little bit when there's less light. When there is an object that we're looking at or a person that we're looking at, the only way we can see them is if there is some light that hits that object and then travels to our eye, right? Our eye has a lens that
Smart.
takes that image and it goes to our brain, and our brain understands, oh, this is a ton, or oh, this is a banana, or this is Skittle, or whatever, right? Or this is kimchi. So in order for us to see something, there needs to be some light that's bouncing off of it. And who knows, guys, does light travel around? Does it move around?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long does it take for light, for example? This is a really hard question, but some of you might know. How long does it take for light to get from the sun to the earth? Does anybody know?
Very fast, like 1 second.
No, much slower than 1 second. The
8
sun is
minutes?
very far away.
8 minutes. 8 minutes.
That's right, 8 minutes. The sun is so far away from the earth that it takes light 8 minutes to travel from the sun to the earth. So when you see the sun in the sky, you're actually looking at the sun as it was 8 minutes ago, right? How long does it take the light to travel from the moon to the earth?
I said
More than 8 minutes or less than 8 minutes?
less than 8 minutes.
Why less?
Because the moon is closer to the earth than the earth to the sun.
Very good. You guys are really smart. That's right. The moon is much closer to the earth than the sun is, so it takes less time for light to travel. Does anybody know how long it takes for light to travel from the moon to the earth?
Probably like 3 minutes.
No, much less.
About 8 minutes.
Much less than that.
It's 8 minutes.
Yes. If you have your hand up, you can answer.
9. 1.5 minutes.
If you ask Sammy.
8 minutes?
No, from the moon to the earth, it takes just over a second. 1 second, well, like 1.3 seconds for light to travel from the moon to the earth.
Yeah.
So imagine this. If somebody was standing on the moon and they turned...
What you meant from the moon, from the sun to the moon to the earth?
Ooh, that's a great question. What do you think the answer is?
8. 9 and 3/4.
If it takes 8 minutes for the light to travel from the sun to the moon and 1 second from the light to
9.5 minutes.
the earth, how long would it take?
9.5 minutes.
1.3.
Yeah, 8 minutes and 1 second, right? In fact, when we see the moon shining in the sky, does the moon make its own light?
No.
Why does...
I know. Wait. The sunshine of the light of the sunshine of the sun, it goes through the moon, and then it like hits the moon, and it goes like and then it goes down into the earth, and then the sun makes light, and then the moon makes light.
That's exactly right. The reason we can see the moon, just like the reason we can't see anything in the dark closet that we were in before, is that the light from the sun hits the moon, and the light from the moon then bounces over to the earth, and we see it with our eyes, right? That's how it all works. So if there's absolutely zero light, if it's completely dark, then we can't see anything because there's no light coming off of the object to our eye, right? And here's the really interesting thing. Did you guys know that you're looking at me right now, and I'm looking at all of you in the past?
In the past?
In the past, I'm looking at you as you were just like a little moment ago, because it takes time for light from the computer screen to travel to my eye and go to my brain, and then
You still looking at me before.
and then my brain, and then my brain says, that's Bella, or that's Juliana, or that's Eitan. But it takes time for the light from the computer screen to travel to my brain, and then my brain interprets that and says, "Oh, okay, I'm looking at these kids."
I like people because they say their name.
Yeah, so I'm looking at all of you in the past, and you're looking at me in the past. We're all looking at each other.
Ourselves in the past.
Yes, if you look at the computer screen or if you look in the mirror, you're looking at yourself just a moment in the past, right? If you look in the mirror, it takes time for light from the image in the mirror to travel to your eye, to your brain. And so anytime you look in the mirror, you're actually looking at yourself as you were just a moment ago. Does that make sense? Is that kind of crazy? Who thinks that's kind of weird?
Who's Dunsky?
Yeah.
Dunsky?
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Very good. That was a fun one. Let's take a look at.
I didn't see anyone from Dunsky. I didn't see
Let's take a look at a new question.
Поставь твой
participants?
Okay, this is an excellent question, you guys. Can you see what's happening right there in this picture?
No.
This boy in the green t-shirt. What is he getting?
That's a Russian book, though.
Yeah, it's a Russian book, but we're translating it into English. So this boy in the chair, what's he getting? What do you think he's getting? He's at the doctor's office, right? And what's he getting there at the doctor's office?
I don't know. Broccoli?
Oh, he's not getting broccoli. He's getting an injection, right? A shot. Do you guys remember last time you went to the doctor? Who remembers when they got a shot at the doctor last time?
I didn't even cry.
You didn't cry?
I didn't.
Very.
I cried a lot.
Yeah,
I even saw my blood coming out.
Yeah, it definitely hurt a little bit, but why do we need to get these shots at the doctor?
They give you medicine.
Don't get sick.
Who-
You weren't sick.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be sick. Do you know who knows what those shots are called that we get at the doctor?
Flu shot? But older people might also get shots because there's coronavirus.
That's right. Absolutely. So those shots are called vaccines, right? Does everybody know that word, vaccine?
There's 9 more minutes. We have 9 more minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Vaccines. How do those shots work? So the doctor takes the syringe and they put the shot into your arm or into your leg.
They suck up some of your blood.
Well, that's not exactly how they work, right? What are they putting into your body when they give you that shot? Who knows?
I don't know.
Tell me.
Medicine.
Medicine? Well, we're talking about vaccines specifically. What's inside that? Like when you get a flu shot, what is the flu? Who knows what the flu is? What is that? Is that like a bird?
Virus?
It's a virus.
Disease.
Okay. And how does a virus work? What does it do? It just like watches TV, or what does it do?
Even
How does
living.
it make you sick?
Yeah, it watches TV.
It watches TV? It's a TV watching virus? How does a virus make you sick?
By walking in you. Stop doing that.
Yeah, it gets inside you, right?
Like if you have a cut, and it goes through. Germs.
Yeah, the virus gets inside you, it gets inside your body, and once it gets inside your body, what does it start to do?
It
It
trouble.
It causes
You
trouble.
know, it could also like do like mirrors. It does not know what living things is. It has like a little piece of brain.
Yeah, so when a virus gets inside your body, what it does is it starts to multiply. Who knows what that means, multiply?
It multiplies. It's like germs. It's like you're cutting them in half.
Yes, it keeps doubling, right? So if we have like, imagine this for a second. Let me use our little balls here. So here is our virus, right? Here's our yellow virus. And then it gets inside your body. And then it starts to multiply. If we have one virus and then it multiplies, it becomes 1 times 2 is?
2.
2 virus cells, right? And then it multiplies again. How many are we going to have when it multiplies again?
3. 1 times 3.
No, 2 times 2 is
4.
4, right? And then, so
you could also do 1 times 3.
well, it's basically doubling every time, right? So first you have 2, and then 2 becomes 4. 1 becomes 2.
And then 8.
4 becomes
And then 16. And
8.
then
Very good. 16,
and then 32. And then 32. 64. And then 128.
Absolutely right.
And
It keeps
128.
yes.
124.
128, 256, and it keeps doubling, and that's really crazy.
Until it gets killed.
It can grow very, very quickly, right? When something doubles like that, it can grow super
That's
quick.
why you need vitamin C.
Yes, you need vitamins. You need to keep your immune system strong. So that's a great question, right? So you have these viruses that can get inside your body, and unless something defends against them, they can multiply extremely quickly, and they can make us really sick. So what is it? How does our body defend against viruses?
In 1 second. Oh, white blood cells.
Who said that? Rami?
Me.
Oh, David. Hey, David. Perfect. That's right. Our body has white blood cells. They're like little defenders. They're like little policemen inside our body. They're like, hey, it's a virus. Get it. Right? And so when they see a virus. Go ahead, David.
They call other cells and they do other jobs.
Yes, that's right. The white blood cells in our body are the natural
They're like
defenders inside our body.
policemen, and then they tell the other cells, "Hey,
Yes,
there's a virus. Go do that."
they come and they attack the virus cells. That's absolutely right. And so that's really, really important. That's when we talk about our immune system. I'm
San Francisco.
Can you just hand it to me, please? Because it's going to fly away the same way. Can you just get... Okay.
And now open it.
Okay. Dove sent me a special package here. Let's see what it says.
I'm putting here.
Oh, that's very sweet.
And do you know what this is?
It's a shark.
Shark car.
It's a shark car. That, my friends, is a shark car. See that? All right. In a second, we're gonna finish this bit about viruses, and then we'll go to Papa. So that's right. So we're talking about white blood cells, right? So when a virus gets inside your body, it starts to multiply inside your body, and that can make you really sick, unless you've got some white blood cells that can come and combat this virus and kill this virus and stop it from continuing to infect your body. And so that takes us back to our boy that was in the doctor's office that got a shot, right? This boy gets a shot. It's called a vaccine. And what is that vaccine? Well, the vaccine, it's an injection of some of the virus that we're talking about. So for example, the flu shot, it's some of the flu viruses in there, not enough to make you sick, but enough to let your white blood cells know, aha, this is the virus. Let's learn how to kill this virus. So the next time we see it, we're going to kill it right away, right? That's how vaccines work. So when when you get that shot at the doctor's office, it's basically like giving your body a chance to recognize, aha, okay, that's what this virus looks like. So the next time that virus tries to get inside your body, then the white blood cells in your body that help defend against it, right away they know it. Yes, Spencer.
Sasha, do you know what? Every time I get shot, I never cry.
You never cry? Wow, that's really brave. That's really, really brave. Very good. Okay, let's talk about one more thing here. Mm-hmm.
Nerves, please.
You want to talk about nerves? Let's talk about nerves. What are nerves, David?
Nerves are things that let you know what you're touching. And what this is an example of what would happen if you didn't have nerves. Then if you had fire on your hand, you wouldn't feel anything.
Mm-hmm. What else are nerves important for? We actually talked about this a little bit yesterday, right, David? We did this exercise where we held our hand out like this towards the screen.
Yeah.
And then I said, let's make a fist, right? Can we try that?
Huh?
Let's hold out our hand again like this, all the fingers out, and let's just bend one finger, our thumb. And now let's bend 2 fingers, and now 3, and now 4, and now 5, and now open your hand. And now wave your fingers around like this. And now turn your hand sideways like this. And now turn it sideways like this. And now put it over your face like this. Right? All of those actions, all of those motions that you took with your hand, it was your brain sending a signal to your hand saying, okay, hand, now I want you to make a fist. Okay, hand, now I want you to unbend one finger. Now I want you to put your hand over the face. Now I want you to wave your fingers around like this. What you said about nerves, David, is really, really important. Nerves are the channels.
You should already stop already. Or else the time it's 2:40.
You can stop if you want to. We're still chatting if so basically, nerves are the way that your brain sends signals to the rest of your body, and the way that your body sends signals back to your brain. Like David said, if you touch a hot oven or you touch a hot plate and
You automatically take it off.
if you're touching a hot plate right away, your nerves are understanding that signal. Oh my God, this plate is hot, and it's sending the signal back to your brain, and your brain goes, ah! Like if Puppet Papa were to touch something hot.
And remember those, we were giving him the food, and then he was like, ah! Those
Yes.
are also nerves in your tongue.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right, David. Very, very good. There are taste buds in your tongue and nerves in your tongue that give that feedback that let your brain know, oh my God.
Okay, what if he is this? He's still gonna yell.
I'm eating a huge piece of garlic. Right? If we didn't have those nerves to communicate back to our brain, then we could just put our hand on a hot plate or on the stove, and we wouldn't know that it's hot, and our hand would just get burned, right? So that's another way that our body protects us from our outside environment, right?
What about the same thing? What if there's like a garbage can and we don't know anything? We just come close to it and touch it.
Yeah. Well, you might not know. A garbage can might not hurt you if you touch it, but maybe your sense of smell
Dirty and it has
would warn you.
bacteria.
Yeah, maybe your sense of smell would warn you that you have garbage there and you don't want to be close to it because it smells bad and it might have germs in it. There might be some infection, right? Yes, Juliana.
I wasn't raising my hand, I was scratching.
Oh, okay. You were just stretching. Okay.
Sash, is there gonna be a part 3?
I don't know. Should there be a part 3? I feel like there's a lot to talk about here.
About senses.
You want to talk about the senses? Perfect. Well, with this, that's a nice way to continue our discussion, because I think there's so much to talk about, and we can definitely play. Yes, Matthew.
I want you to talk about the red blood cells.
You want to talk about the red blood cells? Okay, I'm going to make some notes so that tomorrow we can continue our discussion about stuff that happens inside our bodies, and we can.
No. Afterwards, we talk about the ocean.
The next one. So we'll.
No, why?
Here, can I make a note? Can you make a note for me? We want to talk about the senses and also red blood cells, okay? And then after that, we'll talk about the ocean. Is that cool, everybody?
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. That was really interesting. Everybody's.
Be done. I want to be done.
We're all working on this together. This is we're having a really good conversation with everybody.
Yeah, but they don't. Bye.
Everybody's helping us do this together. Thanks, guys. Really nice to see all of you, and thanks to our new guests. I hope we'll see you again. Yeah. Did you guys have a good time? Bella and Lola? No.
Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about the ocean.
I promise that after tomorrow we're going to talk about the ocean. So tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow we'll do part 3 of our discussion. We'll talk more about red blood cells. We'll talk about the senses. That was a really good suggestion. And then the day after, on Monday, we're going to talk about the ocean. Cool?
No, Monday is not the day after.
Well, the day after is Saturday, but we don't do this program on Saturdays. So Monday will be the day that we talk about it. And tomorrow, guys, when we talk about the senses, if you have a blindfold, everybody know what a blindfold is?
No.
It's like a thing that you put over your eyes so you can't see. Sometimes parents use it to help them sleep. Ask your parents if maybe they have a blindfold. If you have one, bring it tomorrow, and we'll use that for our conversation about the senses. Cool?
I have one.
If you don't have one, you can just like tie a sock around your face. That's fine. All right. Okay, guys. Nice to see all of you. See you tomorrow.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I got one.